once more. Don't build your house on the sandy land. Don't build it too near the shore. Well, it might look kind of nice, but you'll have to build it twice, so you'll have to build your house once more.
You better build your house upon the rock. Make a good foundation on a solid spot. Well, the storms may come and go, but the peace of God you will know.
Good afternoon, everyone. I thought I'd start this afternoon by reminding us all about our school vision and values. You can see on the screen our school vision says Foundations for Life, and it's based on a parable, a story that Jesus told of two men building their houses, the wise builder who built his house on the rock and the foolish builder who built his house on the sand. And we've adopted that idea of Foundations for Life as our school vision. This week, as we come into celebration, we're going to be remembering particularly people who have fulfilled that vision this week. They've laid a good foundation for their learning. They've been independent, reflective, resourceful, responsive and resilient. They've perhaps done something personally as an individual. They've maybe shown freedom of thought or freedom of speech. They've shown respect for themselves or for other people. They've laid a foundation for friendship. And they've laid a foundation for the environment, looking after the Earth's resources. So as we go through the celebration this afternoon, I'd like us to see if we can spot any of those foundations that I've just mentioned. Mrs. Hill, over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Thorpe. We're going to start with Hester, who has written about the type of home that she lives in. Mrs. Meaden really loved the way that she used the word with to make her first sentence more detailed. Well done, Hester. Isabella wrote a description about the big bad wolf. Mrs. Meaden was particularly like the comparisons that she made in her work. She has blended sounds very carefully to build words too. Well done, Isabella. And Tommy has made a newspaper report, what he did on VE Day. Fantastic, Tommy, well done. Hayley had a great ending to the Jack and the Beanstalk whilst improving the neatness and size of her writing. Ollie for super effort in science, sorting the seeds and making his own helicopter seeds. Elliot for an enormous amounts of effort put into improving his handwriting and letter formation. Great thoughts about the girl in the clock tower. Fabulous, well done. Next, we had Ian, Charlie and Asher have been exploring Stonehenge and have made fantastic models. Mrs. Palace was very impressed by their creativity. Hattie and Lyra have created detailed medals for the soldiers from World War II of the VE Day activities. Well done, girls. Well done, Sid, for the volcano poem linked to previous English work to this week's geography work. You used imagery, some rhyme and similes. Georgia recorded a heartfelt evacuee letter as part of this week's World War II work. And Lexi has shown resilience in her maths work day on day. She keeps going and does her very best, even if some of the questions get tricky. We're all really proud of you, Lexi. Keep it up. And Jasmine for responding to volcano work in an imaginative way, labelling the layer of the earth. Fabulous work, Jasmine. Well done. And Olivia for finding out interesting facts about Queen Elizabeth II and presenting them thoughtfully. Well done, Olivia.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Hill, for reading through the presentations for this afternoon. Please do keep up all the efforts that you're making at home. I do very much enjoy looking through the Seesaw accounts myself and seeing the work that you've been up to, and also those of you that are working through email and Teams settings. I do have access to that, and it's very good to see all that you've been up to from home. So thank you for all the efforts in that regard. Now, if we go back to how we started by thinking about our school vision of Foundations for Life, and I'd like us to finish by singing the song that goes with that story. Take care, everyone, and stay safe.